This video is to demonstrate the new features of GraphPad C. Most of them have to do with lines. And if we go into lines mode, we see we have another menu on the side. If now we go ahead and draw a line, select it, and hit translate, we get a menu that actually allows us to offset, and we no longer have to actually type in the direction if it's within increments of 45. So we can say we want to offset it in this direction, that's 45 degrees, and then hit offset, and we notice it moves. We can also hit a duplicate, and it'll actually create a duplicate line offset in that direction. I'm going to delete all these lines, and delete all, and now we'll go ahead and just calculate it, show how we can fill and calculate an area. So again, we go ahead and we select the lines. We now get the color selector, and we notice it doesn't fill up the whole screen, so we can still see what's going on. And we can select our patterns, etc. So we just put a pattern in there and hit update. To calculate an area, we would go ahead and select the perimeter as before, and close this out, hit calculate, and now we can say we're going to calculate the length of the surround, the surround and the area, hit calculate, and get our two calculations. And lastly, we can actually select the line, hit miscellaneous, and now we can divide it into the number of segments. So if we say we want to divide it into 3 segments, we hit 3, divide line. And we see we've got 2 extra points in 3 different segments. It actually doesn't divide the line in this case, but it does put the points out there. So if you want to find the center line, or you want to calculate different increments, it's very easy to do now. In addition, there's been improvements to how Bezier curves work. So if we draw a quick Bezier curve and go into points mode, now if we pull on one point, we notice that the opposite point actually moves along with it. So in addition, if we grab the center point, it will move both Bezier points in concert. Now you can still create, for example, a water scenario by grabbing the point and arcing it over, and it allows you to do whatever you want at this point. So we can grab these 3 points, so we have this extra one, we can move those around. But if we grab one point of the control points, we can actually move it around. We can move the center point. We can also grab the center and then move it however we want. So, new features associated with GraphPad C. Thanks.